Okay, where are we at? Still further south and west. No? Yeah, it's going to be a bit of awkwardness. I'm not good at, or rather my hands don't have a very good memory apparently. Whenever I take a break in playing a game, I basically have to relearn it all at once. No, let's go to a weaponsmith first, because we have a lot of Dreamer weapons that we want to get rid of. Oh, why not? Yeah. So basically the idea is get rid of all of our stuff so we can carry things again. And I don't know if I'm going to head to the Isle of Belfiora today. Or this session, I mean. Or if I want to do something else first. Because that's bound to be a main quest thingy and those take a lot. I'd rather start a session with that than do it in the middle of the session. It all depends on how fast I can find these doors. Okay. That one? Yeah, that looks like it. Hello. Let's sell things. Okay, let's see what we... Okay, is that in my wagon? Anyway. I don't think we need all those dwarven weapons anymore. We are... It's still new. The Mithril Saber is good enough for us, I think. So we can sell all of those. And... that's all he's going to buy from us. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, that's not much at all, really. We're obviously in great need. Ah, yes. Now, what else do we have? Okay, those we don't... Spellbook. To keep the cloak. The general store for the books, maybe. Broken diamonds. Etiquette with rulers. We're going to read that this session, I think. That's something you'd want to read. Because he obviously had some etiquette problems at the court of Wayrest. He killed everybody. Yeah, but then we can sell him. Tell you what, let's go look for an inn and then have a cup of cocoa and read that book. There's the next inn. Down south, and then we can sell the rest of the junk. Somewhere there. That sounds like a good plan. Because I've been meaning to read one of those books. To really read it anyway, and I know... No. Originally I intended to do that on my own. You know, not in the LP. But I always forget about it, and... it's not like I should read all of them anyway. Some of them I probably know, because there's bound to be some that were just copied into Morrowind, and I read every book I encountered in Morrowind. So I'm sure I know a few of them. How did that happen? I'm sorry. This is going to be a very relaxed session, so bear with me. I just need that from time to time. It's not like we're not going to do anything. We're going to get rid of all our equipment, and we're going to go to the bank, and we're going to read a book. Maybe we're going to do something for the Knights of the Dragon. Oh boy. Okay, let's go to the common room. Hi there. Let's have some meat. We're not, after all. Let's sit down on this table and read the book. Okay. There we go. Which one was it? Middle one, wasn't it? Yeah, etiquette with rulers. Etiquette with rulers. Because the rules are so complex and the stakes are so high, many people blanch at the thought of speaking with a noble with a title. For starters, it is important to address them correctly, for just as no one likes to be misnamed, no one likes to be mistitled. The problem is that in High Rock, traditions of the peerage differ slightly from region to region. The base rules follow. This is good reading for Gallant. He needs that. There are 8 kingdoms in High Rock in the following regions: North Point, Daggerfall, Shornhelm, Camlorn, Farron, Evermore, Wayrest, and Johanna. Sentinel obviously being in Hammerfell. If a woman is ruling of those areas, she is called the Queen. The husband of a queen and the wife of a king is not necessarily of equal rank. They may not be kings and queens themselves. Their children are princes and princesses. Their grandchildren are also princes and princesses. If a male ruler dies, his wife takes the title Dowager Queen, providing there is not a Dowager Queen already. Like all rules, there are exceptions. One noted exception took place recently in Daggerfall, when King Lysandus died. In most regions, his wife Minisera would not have become Dowager Queen of Daggerfall, because Lysandus' mother, the widow Nilfgaard, still lived. In Daggerfall, however, it is permissible for there to be 2 persons with the same title. Thus, both Nilfgaard and Minisera have the title Dowager Queen. If a female ruler who does not share rank with her husband dies, there is no male equivalent to the word dowager. Widowers of queens usually take another title, either a lesser family title or one given by their children. There have been a few men in the history of High Rock who have fallen from being addressed as king to being addressed as Mr. at the death of their wife. Other regions are ruled by dukes and duchesses, marquises or marquesses, and marquises or marchionesses. Isn't that the same? Never mind. Counts and countesses, viscounts and viscountesses, barons or baronesses, and lords or ladies. This list is theoretically listed from highest to lowest rank, but the rulers of a territory outranks all other nobles regardless of title. Dwynnen, for example, is a barony, and the baron or baroness of Dwynnen outrank any other noble in that territory, even dukes and counts. In theory, again, this may not be the case according to local custom. The eldest son or daughter of a noble takes their parents' highest family title below their parents'. Thus, the Duke of Northmoor, who was also the Marquis of Calder, had a daughter who became the Marchioness of Calder. Kings and queens are always addressed as Your Majesty in conversation. Dukes and duchesses, Your Grace. All other rulers may be addressed with their title and name, or Lord and Lady and their name. This is good to know for Gallant. This is really, really good information. A few hints may be needed to determine exactly who rules a territory. You may rely on people on the streets to make reference to their ruler, but that might not be enough. After all, if the gossip involved Lord Beamish and Viscountess Bird, neither or both could be the ruler of the territory. I have found that a more predictable method is to pay some attention to the names of taverns and shops in a region. By tradition, many of these are called the Duke's Fox or the Lady's Provisions. This, more often than not, is the name of the ruler. If the shop's name is Lady Anisa's Provisions or Lord Boxworth's Fox, That is probably the name of a local titled merchant, not the ruler. Wait a second. I'm not writing that down, I'm just lighting a cigarette. Gallant's probably writing it down, making a little cheat sheet. A star with the unnamed ruler's title has probably been around for some time and does not bother to change its name with the new name of the ruler. In speaking with any person, a ruler or not, it is best to know what sort of a person they are first. Rulers tend to stand on ceremony and prefer that people addressing them speak politely and differentially. There are of course exceptions to this, particularly among younger rulers or rulers new to their positions. They may prefer a bolder, slangy style. Gallant doesn't do slangy, he does bold. If you are unsure of your ability to adopt the vocabulary, it would help if there weren't so many typos, of either an aristocrat or a criminal, choose to speak as plainly and directly as possible. You will seldom charm someone by plain talk, but you will also not alienate by mangled politesse or dated slang. Alienating a ruler, I need not tell you, can be the last mistake one can make. Alright. Now knows more about how to talk to nobility. You're not nobility. You're a peasant. Alright. You're a little boy. Let's go outside again. Okay. What we need is those weapons again. This is good, a bookstore. Isn't it? It's like a bathhouse. Is there somebody in here? It looks like it's a bookstore. Yeah, it gives me the message too. Hello. What? What did I ever do to you? Maybe he's just racist and doesn't like Nords? But I have to say, if you're going to be racist, it's kind of stupid to have a problem with Nords that big and apt to rip your head off. If you're not such a civilized Nord as Gallant, who knows all about talking with nobility. Do we have alchemical supplies? I don't think so. I think we threw it all away because we couldn't carry anything anymore. Well, we have a bit, but that's not really a problem. No, it's really mostly the books. We need a general store. That might buy our books. If the owner doesn't despise our kind, whatever that means. No, not the horse. I want to keep that. The books are worth almost as much as the weapons were. That's odd. Okay. Yeah, why not? I wish I could remember if I had a bank account here or in Daggerfall. It's definitely either here or in Daggerfall. Alright, I'm making a new rule. You must help me enforce it. And then yell at me if I break it. I will have bank accounts in Daggerfall and Sentinel. Sounds reasonable, we'll be spending a lot of time here. Nowhere else, so even... So 2 bank accounts, that's not too bad, but... I don't really wish to spread my money all around the Illic Bay because I'll forget in which banks I've been. But if we can find a bank here, then we'll probably already have an account here. I'm pretty sure where our money's in the Bank of Daggerfall. Which means